Radio Raheem here with IBF champion Errol Spence. Getting ready for Saturday night against Lamont Peterson. He was just in here about an hour ago, man. He had a weighted vest on. He was shadow boxing with weights in his hand. I asked him about it. He said it's all about power. Early rounds, he likes to be in a guy's face, jump on him. Are you at all concerned about the power differential? Who do you think has an edge there?
I don't know. I mean, I have to wait till I get in there. You know, I am the bigger guy, but I mean, it's just something you got to wait and see in the first round and judge it by there. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna go by my game plan and adjust on the fly.
You guys know each other well. You've even sparred together. Do you know right now if he's making any changes that could give you problems, or do you feel like coming into this fight he could be difficult?
He's gonna be difficult. I mean, you know, Lamont Peterson is a guy who can fight. He has fast feet. He can move. You know, he can come forward. I mean, he can basically do it all. So, I mean, I think it's gonna be like solving a puzzle.
Early in the fight, for instance, against Kell Brook, there were some tight rounds in there, close rounds, and you come on a little bit late, and then you go ahead and knock him out. Are you at all concerned about the early rounds if Lamont gets going and gets to being rough and in your face, that this fight could be longer than you expect?
Oh, no. I mean, I expect a 12-round fight. That's what I train for. So, I mean, if it goes 12, it goes 12. But, you know, that's why it's a 12-round fight. If he gets the early rounds and I get the late rounds and pull it out, then it is what it is. But that's why you got to make adjustments. That's why you got to have a smart coach to see the things that he's doing wrong and capitalize off of them. So I'm not worried about, you know, me losing a round or you losing 2 rounds because I'm adjust on the fly.
Fight fans and critics always like to debate how a guy wins, what his strengths and weaknesses are. When you were in there just now, it seemed like you were putting a lot of concern on accuracy, just timing. It wasn't a whole bunch of mustard on the shots, but they were still seeming effective. Where does your power come from? What is the formula to get the kind of knockouts that you deliver?
I mean, it's basically placing your shots. I mean, you know, throwing a whole bunch of shots is cool, but I mean, if you're not accurate with them, if you don't have the right placing, then you know, the shots wouldn't be nearly as effective. So, you know, we just making the shots count and, you know, not just wasting a whole bunch of energy throwing 1,000 punches around. You know, so, I mean, the power just comes from something inside you, man. And it's how you generate, it's how you turn with your punches, how you shift your body weight.
And lastly, Freddie Roach was just in here with his fight, and the conversation turned to you. He said that you or Terrence Crawford was at his top for pound, best fighter in the world right now. And that includes Pacquiao, the fighters that he has. Is it important to you that people recognize you at the top of this list? And what do you think you can do to edge people out and maybe become pound for pound #1?
I mean, it's just something, for me, I would want it to happen organically. You know, I would want it, you know, by my works. I mean, by what I do in the ring and, you know, how I beat fighters and things like that. So if I continue to perform great, then, you know, people will continue mentioning my name and, you know, rank me pound for pound. So I'm just keep working with my head down and they'll say my name and they'll mention me.
Radio Raheem with IBF 147 champion Errol Spence.